I hate to say it, but when I turned 10, I stopped believing in ghosts.
Well, you'll be surprised I'm still believing in spirits now.
Why?
Because I have.
Dog is nothing scared. And I sleep alone now with a bunch of teddy bear in my bed.
Well, I'm not saying that it is not there is no good to be believed, but I'm saying that there's some good spirit and there's some bad spirit. In my experience, I have met the good one and the bad one.
What? Your spirit?
No, I met one.
You met a spirit?
Plural.
Aww. There is no spirit in this world. Spirits are not real.
It is unbelief. Now, let's write this thing down. The date, the title, and this one. Here, it is much darker, right? Take it down. Because in my experience, I have experience like, what can I say? Get stranded in the middle of nowhere.
What? And you still watch horror movies, and that's weird.
Yes, let's enjoy it.
And you know, like the only thing strange when I believe is there is ghosts in this world is when I go to sleep and my mom and my dad and my parents are nice to me, and then I don't know when I hear some strange noise like the bowl crash in the kitchen, or something like the shouting voice in the bathroom. I don't even know, but I heard it, and I'm sure that 100% that I heard it.
Well, it depends. Is that from your neighbor, or is it from your parents, or maybe it's from the pets?
My only pet is fish.
Probably can spring.
It's a old silly fish.
Goldfish or.
Old silly fish.
Oh, okay.
It can do nothing.
Well, we can still do something like swimming.
It can do nothing.
It's a bit offensive to say you cannot do anything. You still can do something. Yeah, that's right there.
Friday. I wish I could learn with you more than just 2 lessons per week.
Why you cannot?
Why? Why can't I?
I'm asking why cannot, because I am free on Tuesday.
Tuesday? But I'm busy on Tuesday.
That is why. You're busy, not me.
But I can spend the whole day with you from 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
When? Which day?
Friday.
Look, there's an online class during those, and I cannot cut that. Now,
You can just cut it when you're teaching me, and I will teach the others.
you realize you and those kids are the same age, right?
Yes. I exactly, because we have same age, so I can teach him or her.
And you can't. It's too many students there. You cannot manage.
I can manage them.
That's how people who
And
can't
the
manage
system will
situations.
pay me for that. I only need 100,000 D&D per month is okay.
That's too cheap. Plus, I want to teach math too. So this is the class that want to improve, practice. And this
Why practice?
because I want to teach more. That's the flaw. That's why I have this particular come up.
Oh my god! Wow! New skin.
That is actually old skin. Now 5, 4, 3.
But I have to get rid of this. Otherwise,
Just
it will be really itchy.
Let it aside. Let it aside. Go to the bathroom when you're home and then you can do whatever you want. But now this is that time.
Okay, no more eating. I don't know what about that 2 and 3 because carbon dioxide never
Yes,
become less before.
yes, there's a stage that they don't have.
Iceberg?
No. Have you write down all this?
Nothing.
Hmm.
I like now.
Okay, so basically there will be 3 main stages.
2 times.
1, 2, 3. 3 main stages of the way carbon dioxide in the air changes through time. I need this graph.
No way.
Well, you cannot
Because
remember.
I hate drawing graphs.
And yet you enjoy drawing images.
Yeah, but graph is another one. It's really hard to draw, and it's really
You just-
annoying when I have to draw one.
This is
Exactly.
like figuratively.
Exactly
You just like
what-
draw one here
Exactly.
and I here and then up, going up. That is all. Yeah, like that. Like that. That's all.
But in math lesson, in my last math lesson, you can see that graph is not just this. It
It needs ruler and needs precision, right?
yeah, it needs much more thing, and I hate graph.
Yeah, I know. But if you hate something, you should try harder with it. Because the more you know about things you hate, the better chance you can get rid of it.
Okay.
For example, I hate doing physics, so I learn physics. Why? So people can give me physics, I just do it quickly and I get rid of it.
Why did you learn physics? If I hate something, I will get rid of it right now and don't learn anything. Like my friend said that when I turn to grade 9, I can choose some subject I want to learn.
That's right.
So I will throw math away.
And
Only learn science and ICT.
And if the case, if you don't like something, for example, if I don't like physics, I just get rid of it. Well, this will happen during my test.
No!
So that's why
That's
I learn.
absolutely fail.
Yeah, so that's why you should learn it. So you can get rid of it while you still have high scores. Understand?
Okay. Ow.
Your people are with the obsession with dangerous things make me uncomfortable.
No, I'm comfortable.
That's you.
That knife is actually very cool.
Why?
Because I don't know.
That's why. That's right. You don't know. What happened if
But
one?
it looks like cool.
Okay.
You know, in some store of UK they sell actually very old guns that can shoot with real ammo.
Yeah, but you know what isn't cool? When you're the victim.
But I'm the killer, not the victim.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're just being a victim for like 5 seconds ago. Now, the first stage we can consider to be the ice age.
Ice beach.
No wait.
Iceberg or ice age.
Yeah. So basically, even though the amount of you and I have learned greenhouse gases, right?
Yeah, it's
Why?
the gases that trap the heat inside the earth.
Yeah. So basically, if the amount of gases increase like this, why on earth there's ice around?
What? Uh, yeah, I wonder too.
I taught you before.
Luckily, I brought this with me. Because I think no, there's nothing here about this, but I think it's about the plants died. The plants died, and those animals died too
Why they die?
because it's too cold.
That is the cause. That is
And
the result.
humans-
That is the result of ice age. I wonder what the reason.
The reason is human hunts them down.
How?
You
Humans have
know
a-
that in the
human have
past,
a- yeah, I know that-
humans once eat mammal.
No. But let me ask you
Mammal
something.
is really
Let me ask you something.
delicious.
Then we have a different perspective. Why on the first place there is an increase of carbon dioxide? Why? Why
I
there
think
is-
I think because the plants die. The plants dead.
Plants dead? That's a reason. That's a minor reason. The major reason is come from this.
What is that? Grasshopper?
How earth
Cricket?
No.
Cockroach?
How earth is this a cockroach?
It looks like a cockroach.
No.
It's a volcano.
That's not volcanoes. Volcanoes eruptions. This carries carbon dioxide and also
From
smog.
the earth, from the center of the earth.
That's
there is
right.
Smoke. And the smoke block all of the sunlight,
Sunlight.
so it's really cold.
Oh, even though that's right. Even though the amount
Hey, what
is
about Asia?
the whole world?
What? But Asia is very hot.
For now, it used to be cold.
Ah.
So, like freezing cold. Like for example, the entire room is on the ice.
But what if
So basically, yeah, the ice age with a small volcano carries smogs and carbon dioxide. This cause majorly this smog cause ice age. However, during the time this cause the greenhouse effect, right?
and the greenhouse effect
Raise the heat.
and then the ice age end?
That's right.
But do humans exist in ice age?
No.
Why?
Can you live in the ice?
Oh no.
No, that's right. No water, no food. The air is cold.
But why do those mammals all died in the ice age, right? So for some of those European picture I found on the internet, humans hunting mammals to eat them.
Because in some religion, ice age effect isn't that much. For example, in here, the ice is this thick. Before here, the ice is just this thin. So they can still live in it. Means basically, I'm taking this, but if you're saying that this, yes, humans still can survive.
Oh.
Now, can you write me in this? The ice age, the smog caused the ice age, and the carbon
But
dioxide.
I already know it.
Now you know. Now try this thing down.
Ice age.
So basically, here,
Yep.
the ice age during the ice age occur. This one is the greenhouse effect happen. This one is the raise the heat and the fan live again, so the carbon dioxide drop. So this one is here. This entire thing is here. Okay.
Oh, so the ice age is really difficult.
Yes, that's right. Now, write these notes down.
So in the ice age, did the ocean freeze?
Not entirely, just the surface.
And at that time, I can just walk on the ocean without getting drowned.
That's right. But that, even nowadays, you can do it with suitable places.
Suitable? What is that?
It's being in the right place. For example, if you still step on the thin ice layer, then adios, you die.
Oh.
Now, number 2 is a peacefully life. Nothing happens. It's just like human and nature occurs happily. Okay, so I don't want to discuss too much about this stage 2. But in
What
stage
is stage 2? When the carbon dioxide is really low.
well, it's just like when humans and nature live harmony together. When only humans destroy each other.
What? Only humans destroy each other. So that is when the first war,
No.
first world
It's
war,
like in the ancient time, like the Romans, the
the Vikings.
etc. Yeah, those times. When the only thing is human is killing each other, not killing the nature.
But you know, the dead body raises carbon dioxide too.
The what?
Dead body.
Yeah, that's right. Because their body contains carbon, and carbon can release carbon dioxide, but only through combustion, right? I taught you early this week, this day, because it can only through combustion.
Here. What is it? Yeah, it's just right here.
So the dead body from the decomposer is here by respiration. So basically, if you isolate a dead body, it cannot release carbon dioxide.
Again. See, go to profit.
Now, how about here? Why is this the carbon dioxide increase again?
This when this free all of is the cook beer,
That's
and
right.
then the World War, and then the American got freeze or what's it the disease, so they become free, and the Indian was free, and Vietnam is free, and every country in the world is free.
Yes. This start from this industrial breakthrough number 1. The first industrial breakthrough by the British is the steam technology.
Oh.
That starts the very much of the increase of carbon dioxide since then.
Oh, I've learned about this in my history class. It's about the mechanic
Yes,
and
mechanics.
and that is when you can become
Okay,
very
now
good
here's a one-stop
that
question.
time.
Why at this point the amount of carbon dioxide increased? Why?
Because of when the British in create those machines, it's the first version of those machines, and it's used really many fossil fuel, which create carbon dioxide and it become higher.
That's right. For example, like trains, right? They use coal, which is fossil fuels, and the burn of fossil fuel to create the steam by the heat cause carbon dioxide.
And what about the steam machine?
You need, okay, how can you get steam?
Water.
Only water, like here's a cup, or just steam?
Steam. You need very many water.
Yeah, but it's just like
Very
water.
much
I want steam. You understand?
Steam. So you need fire to burn the water.
Okay, you need fire. How can you get fire?
We use fossil fuel. Everything needs fossil fuel.
Now, that is true.
Old you get.
So basically, so the real question is, at some point, will it go down? Will it go down someday, at some point?
It might be when humans accept that they are modern enough, so they don't like the Europeans. They get older, so the world accept that they can't want to be modern anymore, and then they just use like that and accept the fate.
Yes. Now that is a debatable question. So if you're gonna debate me successfully, 10 stars for you.
10 stars? Okay.
But first, we must go through this. How can we balance the concentration of CO2? Write down this.
We can balance the concentration of CO2 by using electrical vehicle like Tesla.
First, this first. And then this one. And then debate it. Actually,
I want debate. I love debate. And I love kind of now.
Actually, I used to be a debating skill teacher for 1 year.
Wow. So you can go to the to Euro, because in Euro you have to defend your work if you want to be a doctor.
That is
Then
different.
you work, and when they ask, you can debate them. So if they lose, you will become a doctor.
Yes, that is how you get doctorate degree. Or any other degree. But basically, debate is like you convince people into your opinion. Now, write this thing down and then this thing. And then, debating time. You realize I am a tarot reader with a high spiritual contact, right? Those things don't have unless you call some spirit to haunt me now, then that probably will. Now, how can we balance the concentration of CO2?
Use electrical.
Just
Use
write it down.
electric.
Just write it down, and then we're gonna
Use
have debating
electrical
time.
energy.
Write it down, and then we're gonna have debating time. Okay, debating time is gonna be like activity. So if there's excess time, we're gonna play game. So we don't, we don't.
But we need games. Games are the best.
Why? I thought you liked Kanya.
I don't like Kanyang anymore. But I like Kanyang, but I prefer games.
Okay. I think we still have time for games, so there's no rush. Now, the thing here, what would you like to go? The can go through, can go down or cannot? Can or cannot?
Can.
You go for team can, okay, I will say cannot. Okay.
Cocaine.
Now, why can the concentration of carbon dioxide decrease?
You can use electrical energy and vehicles.
Electron.
Reduce fossil fuel. And stop wars from some countries in the world.
What is the third reason?
Stop wars from some country in the world, so there is no more dead body or weapons to use. How would that say?
Are you ready for my piece? First, using electronic energy and vehicle. Where is the money and the resource for this?
There is
Hold on, I haven't finished. Where's the money in the resource for the solution? Next, reduce fossil fuel. Okay, then help me a thing. During 10 vehicles, nowadays you look at the road, how many use fossil fuel and how many use electricity? Next, stop war. Okay, then I'll ask you something. What caused war?
is
Now, okay, let's start with first. Where is the money for the resource for the solution?
there is not only money can afford things like at the water you can build the pier and then you can build the voice all
Windmill and the dam. Windmill.
windmill. Oh yeah, windmill and the dam, and then you can use like the generator or just like try to create some like try to create some generator that can like do you know about the perpetual motion generator?
I know.
And now we can
Use
use
the tide.
it to create a
Energy.
closest type of the perpetual motion generator and then use that energy to create electric.
Okay. Here's my counterpart. First, you say we're gonna build a dam and a windmill, right? So where is the resources and the money for those things?
For about the taxes.
From the taxes. But the taxes is not just only for that. It's for the constructions, for education, for economy. Those things always come first, and then the environment. Why? First, education is important for your children, the next generation of the people. Next, construction. Well, okay, you cannot go anywhere with the giant pothole, right? Third, economy. Okay, you cannot buy things if you don't have any money. And you cannot have money if you don't have things.
So you can sell things.
Selling
Like
things.
in America, they sell many things.
That's right. And there's for tax for the economy first.
So you can just divide the money.
Yeah, we already
Like
divide.
if you gave $4 per good for a good, then you can divide it $1 for economy, $1 for environment, $1 for education, and $1 for the other things.
But let me ask you something. Is the price of fixing a road is the same price of buying a book?
No,
That's right.
but you can just divide it.
That's right. We already divide. And the resources and the division enough for environment probably is like $1.
But then you can use like in some country like the UK or Spain or Japan, we can just delete the king or the queens or the royal because we will not. We will save a lot of money if we don't spend £1 million for them.
Yes, but what did I told you about before? Inflations. So when people gain a lot of money from nowhere, their prices and their demands are getting higher, which cannot solve the problem, which can probably cause the worst situation. The inflation that causes so many problems.
But you can save, or you can just not delete them, but just spend less money for them.
Spend less money. Who said that?
The president.
That's right, you still need a leader. And the leader will consider the wealth and the facility of the country first, not the resources, not the reusable resources. Why? Because in the end, there's still resources around. There's still a lot of fossil fuels around the world.
Oh my god. So I will borrow.
Borrow. When what do you use
You
to
can borrow from rich country, America, like that.
Yeah, with interest, so you can import. You realize that America is in debt with Japan for like $1,500 billion.
No.
Now you know.
Ow, ow, ow. like, or that you can just like do like.
So basically, why do we must spend money and resources on this while we can still use the fossil fuel, which is still a lot?
So the problem is not just one. You can stay here and just wait for the money. Of course, you have to spend about the education. Yeah. You have to take more of the education fee.
So you want education more or less?
No, education is as important. It's more important than anything. But you can take the money fee is higher.
You cannot ask.
Increase the money fee.
Thanks for the idea. But here's the thing. Why do you expect a teacher like us to work in a poor facility? For example, do you want us to teach you in a windowless classroom?
No.
Or a like moldy walls?
No.
That's right.
So, what is that?
That's
So you can so those Tesla, like even if you cannot like decrease the carbon dioxide, but you can decrease about the fossil fuels using or more. So that means it will it will decrease the carbon dioxide.
Yes.
Just for a little bit.
Yes, a little bit, but not significant enough. For like I said, now take all the road, take 10 random vehicles. How many will you see using fossil fuel, and how many will you see using electricity?
For now, if 10 vehicles, I can pretty sure for you that those 10 vehicles, random vehicles in Hanoi, is 100% fossil fuel. But if you take some of the Europe or China or modern country, you can just see them like
Yes, that's
6
right.
or 7 of fossil fuel, but 3 or 2 of them is
That's right. And then you think why we couldn't change? Because we lack of money and resources. We're not a strong country, especially on our land.
Yeah, in our land, because we are not a strong country, so that means that we cannot reduce it. But
So you're jumping near from here.
No. That's
Is it not
means
moving?
that we cannot reduce it. But those rich countries can reduce it. Like now, you know about the Bean fast.
Yes.
They are now trying to create a electrical with low price.
Now, okay, so basically you're saying that rich and strong country can do it for us with enough money and resources, right? Then let's go with your final debation. Stop war. Then I ask you something. What caused war?
It's about the money and
Only money?
no, and like about the Russia and Ukraine
Yes. You know what is actually the reason why they call it that war?
because they hate each other.
No. Why on earth?
They want more of their more of the I don't know what it called in English.
What is in Vietnamese?
This is thuộc địa.
Land.
Yeah, they want their land to
But
be
you realize
bigger.
You realize something. The reason why Russia and Ukraine causing war is probably I don't know the exact reason, but this most of that I heard that they will do it because of an argument, of a conflict.
So if they do for an argument, just use that argument to like discuss with each other.
But they have met a lot and they can come to an agreement. So instead of using word, they're using force. because of religion. And for example, like Israel and Iran, both of them are causing war for like decades. Why? Because of the religious belief.
Why?
The religious is different.
Why?
For example, they
So
say,
respect the religion.
but they don't. So they
I
don't.
respect the
That's you.
religion in the education.
That is you. But because you don't have any belief, you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in Buddha, right?
Yes.
That is why you have a different perspective. But for example, one believes in Jesus. Jesus is the best. He's the only God. He controls all. But for like Asian like us, they believe he's Buddha.
So they can just
They
both-
have, so they concrete. So
they
say-
can create like the world religion, like Buddha and Jesus is friend.
No. The belief and the structure and the causes are very different. So that's why.
So the religion, the religion belief and after that the game war is stupid. Or before the game war, then you can just say that if you sin war, your God is not good because he teach you very very bad.
Well, but before that, they already believe that my God is the best, so yours cannot be exist, and they're causing war.
That's stupid.
That is from the perspective of with no non-religious like you. But your religions back then, well, that division I already crushed you, but you do still have a good points. So basically, I'm gonna give you.
No, yay!
7 marks.
No, my 10 stars.
You haven't wanted me of any of my points of view.
5 stars.
2 is enough. Now, how can we balance the concentration of CO2? Now, first of all, start using reusable resources. For example, wind, the sun, the tide. Why I say start using?
Yours cannot be exist.
Why the reason why I say start using? Because like I said, many countries like ours cannot change so rapidly. So we must start using. Therefore, from the next year, the government, our Vietnam government, starting to like wipe out of the fossil fuel use motorcycle.
Wow. We are become better day by day.
I hope so, or else we might either walking or like waiting for charging the vehicles all day.
We can.
And
We can build. You know, Tesla coin. Why don't I? Oh my God, Tesla has made a really best invention of all time. Like about it, you can just take like when it's rain, you can just take about those something like that thunder to that, and then you can just the 1 thunder equal 1 million volts, so that which means that you can share to many like even countries, even city like that, every house.
That's right. But what you know what's the difficult? For example, this is the sky, and this is a place where thunder hits. Can you aim it so perfectly?
You know, like
You know,
yes, like you know why the thunders is overheating the trees? It's
Because they're
because
tall.
of like this.
Because they're tall, right? But there's a saying that
That is not only tall, because some of the trees got the negative.
they are
Yes.
electric conductors.
Yeah,
Weak,
yes.
but enough. But the thing is, there's no conductor strong enough for those electricity in one particularly last second.
So one is enough.
No.
For very, very,
One is-
very many and much generator. You can use it for such, like, so some needs high electric, like chatbots, AI
Okay.
chatbots,
Okay.
or
No, but here's the thing. Have you tried static electricity?
no.
Like when you rub here and then
Yeah.
when there's thunder right here, they estimate that it is enough to charge the phone like 1%. Oh, come on, it's not cold. Okay, so here's the thing. From that very close, there's enough electricity to that. For those a long distance like that, there's too much electricity. If you using those electricity is good. However, every single electronic devices will burn immediately because of the extremely high voltage. You understand this? Every electronic here can contain only about 20 voltage. The lightning voltage is like 500 times bigger.
So you can just, like I said, you can use it for not just this, but this.
This is the same. Those are the same. Electricity voltage content is the same. They do not add up. They do not add up.
Charger.
It's the same. They do
Or
not add up.
this
They do not add up. These things.
generator.
Generators can only fuel like 200 or 100. Like
200 or 100, so you can just use many of generator
ineffective.
through all many countries.
And then you just
So
waiting for
you
the
just
rain.
no, it's not. But when it rains,
And then you're letting those generators getting dust through all day by day when you're waiting
no,
for the
no, no, no,
rain.
no. One time is enough, and you turn it off.
Yes, but you're being irrational over here because even though you have managed to have many generators, where would you like to put them? You understand
And
those
underground,
underground, then how can we build?
like in some of the underground, you can just put it on somewhere, I don't know, and that your
then here is the-
underground can be lighting up the whole year.
But then here is the generator or the distribution as well. So
Or you
basically,
can store it somewhere really much so that when all the generators turn on, you can just put them.
you're thinking generators as a switch, they're containers. If they're unable to contain, then everything will blow up. You realize that it only takes like 50 generators to be nuked like a bomb, right? I mean nuke like Hiroshima nuke.
What? No!
So if you say
So it's a really good idea if I put 50 generators with each other and then burn it up. Yay!
the conclusion is that idea was being thought before, but it was never successful because of so many unrealistic conditions. You realize that it's just 1 inch that is around 1 to 2 volts. Imagine like kilometers.
Hey, like, I don't know what, but hey, it's a story that some scientists like try to take some electronics from a kite when it rains, and they
Yeah,
flew the kite and then the thunder hits it, and then I don't know what happens next. So that we can use that kind of things to, yeah.
In here, either way is unrealistic. Okay, recycle, reuse. What is the other one again?
Oh,
Recycle,
about
reuse,
hey, reduce.
and reuse.
But what about like when dead people, you can just use that thunder to shock them and then they will wake up.
And which is a high fantasy because the signal in the brain already gone. The main point is the signal. It's like the charging point.
Oh.
So for example, if like this,
Hey, so what if they nearly die?
then you will kill them immediately because they still have the signal.
What? So can't use anything. So what did thunder do? Thunder is really useless.
No, it's not useless. It's very good for agriculture.
It's really useless.
You understand why it's the most useful thing. Without it, we're going to be starving to death.
Why?
I'm going to explain later. But first, let's write all of this. Okay, for the
But I
nuclear.
like to debate with you. I love debate. Not kind now.
Hmm. Infinite and trees and use
Sun energy and dark energy. Yeah, you're right. Sun energy is good enough.
motions. This is the most practical way we can protect the environment.
You
If
can
we
use sunlight energy, you can use time.